Hi, today we're going to continue to read Nancy Clancy book 4, Chapter 5, The Secret Compartment. Before we start painting, pull out all the drawers, Doc told Nancy. The desk was standing on top of sheets of old newspaper that Nancy had spared out on the floor of the garage. The putty that her dad had put on the bottom of one leg had already hand-turned. So, now the desk didn't wobble. It's going to look so gorgeous once we're done, Nancy said happily. On the way home, they stopped on the hardware store. Nancy picked out a large can of paint in a fancy shade of white called alabaster, and a much smaller can of gold paint for the trim. Oh, look at this, Dad, Nancy said after she pulled open the end drawer. A small silver key was inside. I wonder what it opens. A moment later, she pulled out the next drawer. Nancy thought she might have the answer. At the very back of the drawer was a small keyhole. That certainly was an odd place for a keyhole to be. Just as that thought crossed her mind, Nancy noted that this drawer, the one with the keyhole, wasn't as deep as the other. Suddenly, an icy little silver shiver wiggled through her. She held up the silver key to the keyhole. Wee! It was the same size, Dad. It was the same size. Dad, Nancy gasped. I think my desk has a secret compartment. Just uttering the words secret compartment sent another bigger, icier shiver through her. It was like something straight out of a Nancy Drew mystery. Who knew what might be inside? A hidden jewel, a treasure map. What are you waiting for? Open it! With trembling fingers, Nancy inserted the key. At least she tried to. Although it seemed to fit, the key wouldn't turn. Here, you try it, Daddy. As soon as she handed over the key, her father said, I see the problem. The tip is bent a little. He scratched his chin. I know I have a small saw somewhere in here. I could try cutting out the front so you could see what's behind the keyhole. No, Nancy yelped. She didn't want the drawer sawed open. That would wreck her desk before it even got into her bedroom. Also, it seemed against the rules. If you were lucky enough to discover a secret compartment, it should be opened the proper way with a key. Nancy was almost 100% positive. That's why Nancy Drew would say. Dad turned the key over in his hand. I guess I could try hammering it. Maybe that would straighten it out. Yes, please, Daddy. Try that. While her father hunted for the hammer, Nancy raced over to Bree's house. Oh la la! Bree was in her backyard, jumping rope. 71, 72. She counted, gasping for breath. Stop! Come with me to the suite. Nancy said it like this. Tout de suite. It was French for right now. Can't, Bree huffed. 78, 79. At 81, Bree tripped and the jump rope went flying from her hands. Thanks a bunch, Nancy. I was going for my personal best until you messed me up. Sorry, but this is important. The minute Bree heard the mysterious words, secret compartment, she stopped being annoyed and scooted back to the garage with Nancy. I did my best, Nancy's dad informed her. The key is still a little bent. After Nancy showed Bree the special drawer, she took the key from her father and tried turning it gently in the keyhole. The lock seemed to give a little, so she pressed down on the key and harder and pulled. All at once, the door of the secret compartment swung open. Nancy and Bree peered inside. So, tell me, what's inside? Her father said. I can't stand this suspense.